How's it going, everybody? Moose here, getting gas on my way to work. Oh, should love it when the pumps don't do the auto shut off. Isn't that just awesome? We get gas everywhere. I love it. The pump at that Wesco here on the fire outside, it's the second time it's done it to me where it hasn't stopped and it's gotten full. This time I was watching for it at least, so I didn't overflow too much. Just got inside the little cubby hole here on the gold wing. So it flushes out the bottom hose and drains onto the ground. So, you know, they got a system for that at least. You know, most bikes do. They have a cubby hole for the gas thing. My Harley did. My Ultra had a drain hole inside the cover hole. Hey, you guys out there own a style bike with a dash, you'll know what I'm talking about, where if you overflow a little bit, it drain out a little hose on the bike. Road King didn't have that. The Road King, if you overflowed, you just washed your tank. I did it a few times. Sucked. So what have I been up to? Well, I finally went hiking on Saturday and Sunday. First day I did 5.49 miles on the Waterloo Pinckney Trail. Next day I probably did about 2.5, 3 miles. I can't say exactly how much because my tracking software didn't record the distance, just the amount of time. But that's okay. The trail itself is, I want to say, right around 30 miles long, maybe 26 if you did the full thing. It's a lot of walking. But I really enjoyed myself. And it gave me content to put on my other channel, my Jason Shoei channel, just my name, which I'll link at the end of this or down below. If any of y'all are interested in hiking videos and what soon will be camping videos also. Planning a trip up to Manistee here in a couple weeks probably. Not my bike, just the car and a backpack and tent. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, it's hotter than hot out here today for Michigan. It's like 90 degrees almost. If you're sitting in the sun, you're cooking. It's not southern hot, but it's northern hot. Better than snow. I'll take the heat. Feels good on the bike. I'm not hot. Nice, cool enough breeze coming in. It's good. Feels real nice. Oh, God. So on the 25th of June, my 8-year anniversary took place at work. They have balloons and cake and dancers and everything. No, just kidding. They had it up on a little sign on the TV, you know. Those people have been here for anniversaries and how many years they've been there, and I was on the list of 8 years on June 25th. That was my hire-in date, actually, to Orchid. That's not counting the time I was there as a temporary employee through the temp service. And when I saw my name up there, I amazed more people in the shop didn't hear me. I just shouted out, "No!" I hadn't planned the fact that I'd been there that long. I planned on going in there I'm going to get a job for a few months and just take my time and do something with my life. And I have done something with my life. I mean, I'm happy with my job, more or less. They treat me pretty good. I got good wages. And, you know, I got some more time off lately because of the corona, of course, not because of them. I got vacation time, you know, so I get away with a lot, too, if I wanted to, I'm sure. It's not a bad place for me to work. I don't want to spend the rest of my time doing what I'm doing. That's why I went back to school and got my degree. And so, I mean, obviously I want to do something else with my life, but it's been a weird year. Doesn't seem like, for me, it's really the year to go moving around to a new company, you know? So I'll stay where I'm at for another year at least. See where things are next year. But I do either have to piss and get out the pod or stay, one of the two here soon. It's supposed to be in the 90s for next 2 weeks here. I looked at today, I think it was 89 this morning with a humidity of 55, 57%. Pretty toasty for Michigan. I ought to look back on this in a year, though, and see if it's actually toasty or if it's like this every year and we just don't remember it. Presently 2,960 miles on Raven today. Got it in January this year, started riding it in April, I think. Getting there. About 1,000 miles off from its first service. I'll be doing that here soon. Insta360, I got in contact with them the other day over that filming problem I had with the camera that I did the videos on. And I actually shared the video with them online. They're supposed to be getting a hold of their engineering group and see what they can do about it because they don't think it should be taking that long to save. So I'm assuming it's an issue nobody's really looked at yet. They probably been doing short videos with it, not doing videos of that length. And I mean, for the most part, I don't usually do videos of that length. But it doesn't mean it should lose the footage if I want to. If it's supposed to be a GoPro killer or take place of the GoPro, then it needs to act like the GoPro. My assumption is it's the video file they use to capture the images. It's a format their own format they use. It's INSV, and they're enormous files. I mean, I did a 12 or 10 minute 10 to 14 minute video the other day. It might have been 12. And I think by the time I was said and done, the file after it was done was like 16 gigabyte of space. So, you know, it's a big file. It's a lot of information. I mean, you're talking 4 to 5K, so it's a lot of information it has there, and then it downgrades it to 1080 or 4 or whatever you want to put it at. So, yeah, I imagine with a file that big, it probably is going to take a while to save in between. Whereas like an MP4 might only be a couple gig. Saves it a lot faster. So I guess my thing is maybe they could make it the 4K module, the little module one I don't use. You can record in 4K on that, but you lose flow state stability. But my question is, if they can't make it save faster in INSV, then could they make the camera switch to an MP4 format, lower resolution, that would at least still record the information you're looking for that minute and 12 seconds while it's saving, and then switch back to INSV. At least you still have the footage. And you could make it 1080p, and that'd be more than sufficient, I would suppose. Just an idea. They might fix it. I'm not really holding my breath they're going to. It would be nice. Still got the camera. I'm keeping it. It works good. Just don't want to do any long filming in 60 frames. If you're going to do long filming, you want to do it in 30 frames or lower. At least then you get another 60 minutes of video. And really, let's face it, who wants to go through any more than a half an hour of footage anyways? Yeah, double-edged sword, you know. We shall see. But 4-day week this week and a 3-day weekend. And then I took next Friday off too, so I'll have another 4-day week and a 3-day weekend. So I'll be nice. 4th of July is coming up. Oh yeah, I got my new Magic Keyboard today from UPS. Well, from Apple through UPS. Box was wet. Luckily, Apple packs their boxes in such a way that the water didn't even reach the package. Most impressive. So thank you, Apple, for taking the extra time to make sure your items are packaged carefully. But I hooked my iPad Pro, 12.9-inch Pro iPad up to this keyboard. You just slap it on there, magnets take over. It's nice. Got a nice typing keyboard. The trackpad's responsive. Works just like the works just like the laptop. does. So, if anybody has an Apple, you can swipe over 3 fingers back and forth, up and down to scroll the page. So, yeah, they did an excellent job on that. Very nice. Integration makes it a nice little laptop. So now I have 2 laptops from Apple. One really expensive one and another really expensive one. I think I'll pull in up here and turn the camera off, look around, take a look-see, and I'll go to work, which I have no interest in today, or most days. No, I'm not going to stop next to the water. It's probably getting boring. Oh, rubber hose. Water! I believe there's a pull off to the right up here. There it is. I think we'll pull around and do right in the shade. Ooh, nice lock. I got this shit. Yeah, we're going to park right here. Right in the shade. Why park in the heat? Emergency brake.